everyone, I'm Catherine and welcome to Purposeful Fridays. Today I'm going to start with a quote by Sharma, and it goes along the lines of something like this, and it's about change. So it says, at the start change is hard, in the middle it's messy, and at the end it's gorgeous. So change is hard, okay, we all know that, but it's not impossible. I find there's three key things you need to want to change. And the first one is want, intent, and desire. So you need to want to change. You need to know that you don't want to be here anymore, that you want to be somewhere else. And I don't mean literally as in location. I mean that the person you are, the experiences you're having, what you have in life, you're not happy with where you are anymore. And you want to be somewhere different. The intent, you have to understand the why. Why do you want to change? Why is that want? What is that want? And why is it important to you? And lastly, the desire. And I mean, you need to be emotionally involved. You've got to really, not just really want this for somebody else's purpose, but it's got to come from you. It's got to come from your heart. And one of the things I find that really helps you keep focused on your intent is a word. And I don't mean just any old word, it's your word. A word chosen by you, just for you, your word. It's a word that represents the person you want to be, the person who would achieve the things you want to achieve over the next 12 months. And it's a word that helps keep you focused. It helps you direct your decision making, your behavior, your actions. It helps you navigate and stay focused on the things you want and the change that you want to make. I've been grappling with my word this year, and those that have been following me know that some of the words I've been tossing around are along the lines of consistency, enthusiasm, play, and curiosity. But I haven't been able to nail it into one word. But then this morning, it came to me, and I know what my word is for this year. But before I share that with you, I want to share the process that you go through to choose your word. You need to set some time aside. You need to carve out some thinking time where you're not going to be interrupted. And you need to start thinking through what are some of the things you want to achieve, the really big things that you want to achieve. You've got to go deeper than I want to be wealthier or happier, healthier. You've got to delve deep into your soul and your passions and get some real detail around what it is you want to achieve and what you want to accomplish. And once you've done that, sit down and think about who is the type of person that could achieve those things. What would that person look like? What characteristics would that person have? Are they kind and caring and generous? Are they strong-willed? Are they assertive? And list all the different characteristics. Do they dress well? Do they speak well? List all the characteristics that you can think that make up that person. And when you have a list of all those characteristics, just sit on those words for a little bit. And don't be worried if your big word, your word, doesn't come to you straight away. I've been sitting on my word for 2 months now. But sit on those words and look for an overarching theme. A theme that defines those characteristics, defines that person you want to be. And try to define it in one, but no more than 2 words. So for example, you might choose to speak up, step up, stand out. So that's what I mean by 2 words, but definitely no more than 2. And this word This word will now give you focus for the 12 months. It is a key reference point for you to direct the changes you want to make in your life, the changes in your behavior that you want to make, the actions that you need to take to achieve the things that you want to achieve. So, my word, well, as I mentioned before, the characteristics I was playing with were curiosity, consistency, enthusiasm, play. So the word I have chosen, or the two words, is director-actor. And you're probably wondering why. Well, I'm going to define director for you, or define both words for you. Director is a person who is in charge of an activity, and an actor is a participant in an action or activity. So like all other famous director-actors before me, I'm going to follow my passion work with enthusiasm and curiosity and play. But I also need to act. I realise that as a director-actor, I must take charge of what actions I need to take this year, and then I need to act on them and act them out. So I'm asking all of you to keep me accountable. And if you don't have a word for this year, this Purposeful Friday, why don't you sit down and consider what word will define your year? What word will define the person you want to become and the things you want to achieve during 2019? Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next Purposeful Friday.